Alright, how's it going, guys? So, in the last video, you might have noticed that we were using a lot of carbon dioxide. And most of our carbon dioxide right now, I think almost all of it, except for the limestone, the lime, I think it is. Anyways, most of it's coming from our green algae, and we're using green algae to make methane for power and plastic. And well, we wouldn't be using so much for plastic if we didn't have an issue with our carbon monoxide being full that we're using to break down our synthesis gas, because our synthesis gas is constantly full, and our synthesis is coming from our residual, and our residual tank is completely full. So this is where we're making our synthesis, and it cannot run most of the time. So I was looking through FMEI here, and I found this, where we can break carbon monoxide down with steam into carbon dioxide and hydrogen. And we're burning hydrogen as well for power. We can't burn carbon monoxide, which is actually, from what I understand, wrong, because you should be able to burn carbon monoxide because they actually do it in steel production. They capture the carbon monoxide that comes off of the steel production from them blasting the pig iron with oxygen. It captures some of the carbon and makes carbon monoxide. But anyways, what we're going to do is we have this carbon monoxide line here that is running down to supply our base with carbon monoxide. We're going to hook it up and give it, it should be a chemical reactor, right? Yeah, a chemical plant. So we're going to use this to give ourselves some carbon dioxide. And if I remember correctly, we have a carbon dioxide line over here somewhere. That's carbon monoxide too. I know there's a carbon dioxide one here somewhere. Because I want to do it up here. I just got to figure out where that line is. And that is the monoxide. Give me a minute, I'll find this and I'll be right back. Alright, so I found it. I forgot we had set up a red pipe signal from it, telling them to turn off if this tank was a bit low. So our carbon dioxide from up here is coming in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this pipe up so we can put another pipe in here, and we'll set up our carbon monoxide up here somewhere close to where the carbon monoxide is coming out. The only thing is we have an overflow valve here that is sending excess carbon monoxide this way, that is coming in over here to make our coke for our solid fuel. So we need to put it somewhere on this side. And our hydrogen needs to go over here to be burned. So I was gonna put it over in like right here. I might have to do a little funky moving around of things here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move them down to about here. And this is going to be carbon dioxide. That's carbon. I need carbon monoxide, not dioxide. Where is... Okay, so that's carbon dioxide. That's coal. That's carbon. What was the name of that process? It is called water gas shift. Sure, if you say so. So there we go. That's the one we need. So we're gonna have to get some steam, which we might just tap off of this steam here instead of using electricity. Let me think about it. We could actually do a regular solid boiler and just use the solid fuel to do it. We've got tons of it. Give me a minute. Let me go grab a boiler because we've got some extra ones down there. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I think we're going to do the same down here. We've got 10 of these boiler tubes. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. And one boiler 2 should be good enough. We can just do that. And we want to run this over there. And we can do that. Now that should take care of the steam that is needed for breaking down our base mineral. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. Make sure we put it down here just a little bit. So we're going to need steam in both of these. We'll just run them down like so. Connect them like that. And then we'll do that for the carbon monoxide, which I'm going to run over this way. Now we can just shift this pipe over one, put that in there, and now that will give us our carbon monoxide in there. Now we just need to get this taken care of. There we go. And that with a little bit of this, that'll supply our steam. And we just need to get the water now. And we got water right here, obviously. Oops, that's not where that goes. There we go. Now we just need to get the pipe there. We now have steam, which amazingly, I might need to put in another boiler, which is not a problem. We can put 2 or 3 in there if we need them. Alright, so now we want to get our hydrogen out of here and our carbon dioxide, and I got to decide how exactly we're going to do this. So I do believe I'm going to have to do let's see if I can get this into here for the moment. Get rid of what's in that pipe. And let me see if I can figure out how I'm going to do this, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got this worked out. I just moved this pipe back and put in another one over here and ran the undergrounds up through there. So now we just need to get the carbon dioxide down to that tank. So we're going to basically run it right down. Let's see. It's going to go in there. And we can just shift that up 1. Stick that in there. And then we'll just run this pipe up this way. Somewhere close to right there. Look at that, that was perfect. Alright, so there we go. So now, this will break down our excess carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide. We can burn more hydrogen to make more power. Burning hydrogen is a nice way of getting power. And then that will allow us to break down more of the synthesis, so we can break down more of the residual, so we can make more plastic from our methane up here, and it'll use less down there. Also, in doing so, that will give us less of our green algae that's going to make carbon dioxide, and more that can go to being made into carbon, because I am running very low on carbon, because we're using a lot of carbon now for our silicon processing, since we're using silicon for iron and steel. So as this fills up, these will shut off, and we won't need to be running them anymore. But as you can see, we're not getting a whole lot of carbon through here, because we're not getting much of our wood pellets through. We're not getting much wood pellets through because we're not getting enough green algae over here, it looks like. Because, well, I guess these are still running, making us methanol. Even though all of these are full, that one is still running, but it should save a bit doing what we just did. It should eventually even out a little bit for us. Luckily, our carbon that comes out of here is mainly just used for making circuits and stuff, and we're not making circuits at the moment. We're pretty much not making anything at the moment. But we're going to go ahead and move this box over with the rest of them, and we're going to see if we can set up making rails real quick. So I basically just need stone, steel, plate, and an iron rod. So that's pretty basic. We have the steel, we have the iron, we have the stone. So the only thing we really need to do is get the iron rod into all three of these. Iron rod. There we go. So let's put this here. Shift this one down one more. We just need to get iron into that one. Should be about right there. No, that's way off. We'll just put it right there. Perfect. Alright, so that, and we can put all three of them in there, and we'll have the, actually what I think we're going to do is we're going to bring the stone off of here. We're going to have it come in on that line. So we'll have steel come in down here. So then we can do this, which I will almost guarantee I'm going to upgrade all of those to fast inserters. Quite certain we're going to need it. I'm going to go ahead and use these little ones. There we go. So now we just need to get some power down here. And that will go out there. And yeah, I'm an idiot. That's not going to work like that. Take this one out of here. Don't know why I thought that was going to work. Alright, and then we'll just do a long handle. So we want that one. That one's going to have to move. There we go. Alright, and then we'll have this, that, and that. And we need to actually do this in that direction. Now that guy does not have power. Oops. Wrong spot. Alright, and we'll just do one of these with a box, which I know I have tons of. And there we go. That'll take care of that. So we've got plenty of rods, it looks like. Maybe not. We might have to make one more thing for making rods. But that'll give us our rails, which is giving it to us at a pretty nice speed. And it looks like our inserters are fine. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to add one more of these for rods, that's for sure. We might even need to do a fast inserter to pop them out of there. We'll see how that works. And honestly, I should move this one over one, that way it can feed, this one can feed those two, this one can feed those two. There we go, that's good. Alright, so now we have our rails being made, and that'll help so we can get our train stuff situated. And we're getting some more grass, which I'm going to go put some landfill down. Well, that is going to be it for this one. And I will see you guys next time. I got a lot of things putting out of my inventory. But I will see you guys next time. I'm probably going to spend the next little while working on redoing this area, moving all of these down, probably down into like a straight line down here, and then we'll do trains off of there, and I will probably see if I can figure out a decent place to move this lower line to. Like I might come down to about there, so we have some more room for our train stuff down there, and that'll also get our pollution up into that area. Why does it say that guy does not have power? Well, he does now. I'm guessing it's nighttime and no, we got plenty of power. Huh, I don't know why it said it didn't have power for a minute. Oh, it might have been an exclamation point because they shot something. Anyways, that's it. Probably going to be the only video you get this week, other than but I might be able to get another one out on Friday. We'll see what happens this weekend. But this is going to take a little bit of work getting all that moved and trying to set up these trains. Maybe if XAR gets some time, I can have him pop in and we can work on trains together. He's a lot better at them than I am. I will see you guys next time.